Here we have problem number 30 from chapter 7. So the given values is actually we have three charges, but charge 1 and charge 2 are placed in the position along the x. One is placed at negative 3 centimeters, as one at positive 3 centimeters. Then we have a third charge, which is moving actually from 2 centimeters up to 4 centimeters. So that means charge is moving upwards within velocity. So it starts from the rest at 2 centimeters, and then you have to find what will be the final velocity at point B. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 2 points. At 2 centimeters, I call it point A. At 4 centimeters, I call it point B. Okay, so we have to find the final velocity. If you try to think, then you can see that if things are related to the velocity, then you can solve this problem in a couple of ways, but the easy way, I think, is to use conservation of energy to solve this problem. Now, first of all, we know that change in kinetic energy is equal change in potential energy. Okay, so we know that change in kinetic energy is equal to change in potential energy, right? Okay, electric potential energy in our case, because we have charges. That means if the things started from the rest, then we can just say that mv final squared over 2 is equal change in potential electric energy will be equal to the delta V times Q3. Okay, since our Q3 is moving, so it's Q3. Or we can say that VB minus VA times Q3. Now, how can we find electric potential at point A and point B? Now, we know that by formula VB, let's find the VA. First of all, VA is equal K, since we have two charges, which is Q1 and Q2. So therefore, we can say that Q1 divided by R1 plus K Q2 divided by R1. Okay. Now the R distance can be found by using the Pythagorean theorem. So in our case, R1 is equal square root. This is 2 squared plus 3 squared. Okay, this is your R1. And what about VB? Now VB is equal to the K, since we have two charges. We have to say Q1 divided by R2 plus K Q2 divided by R2. Okay. Now, as I said, when you have only two charges, you can find in this way. If you have additional charges, you can just plus, like, so on, K, Q3, blah, blah, okay? And so on. Now, since then R2 here can be found by, again, Pythagorean theorem, 4 squared plus 3 squared under the square root. So once you calculate VA and also VB, then you can plug those numbers. You can plug those numbers here to this equation, and you can find what is V final. Okay.